Alright, welcome back to another video in the Road to 8-Figure series where I'll be backtesting every single day until I find a strategy that makes me millions and millions of dollars. So this is video number... This is the 7th video, so I came up with this idea almost 2 weeks ago to just start a YouTube channel and just record my backtesting sessions because I was posting on Instagram, but I have nothing to post anymore because I'm not live trading, so I'm not posting trading recaps. So I thought, why not just record my backtesting sessions and put it on YouTube? So here's where I stand right now, almost 2 weeks into starting this. I first started with just trying to get an understanding of the market and how it moves, because I was trading order flow, dropped that, now I'm trading ICT and I have to start all the way from the beginning, square one. So I've just been hindsight backtesting to get an understanding of how the market is moving. Now I'm at the point where I'm actually placing trades in backtesting and trying to turn a profit. So as you can see right now, I have a $10,000 account and I am down $658. Obviously, I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing, which is why I just keep putting the reps in. And right now, at this current point in the market, that where I'm back testing March 2024, it is very frustrating. I will not lie. And one thing I've noticed is that something about me definitely has to change because I'm not good at taking losses. Even when I take a loss through backtesting, I'll take a bunch of losses in a row, and then that'll affect my attitude, and then I have a bunch of negative thoughts, and then I won't want to backtest anymore, and then I just get frustrated, and then I just leave the entire session, and I don't want to work anymore. So that's something that I learned about myself from just taking losses over and over and over and over again through backtesting because I still don't know what I'm looking for. So that's something to keep in mind. I've got to keep a good attitude when I'm doing this, and just be able to take losses and understand that right now I'm learning and I'm just going through the fucking process. There's no point in trying to be right because this is the market. You can see everything that you need to see and still be wrong. A bunch of things that I already learned because I've been trading for over a year now and I have a lot of live trading experience, but I haven't been actually live trading at all recently, so I kind of forgot those things. Just gotta remind myself of the psychology of trading and what it takes to be a good loser. So just thinking about where I'm at currently in life, I like to think about what I'm doing right now is I am developing a skill that's going to make me millions and millions of dollars. And right now it's just the beginning. I'm looking at my YouTube channel. I've got like 4 or 5 views on average per video. This is just the beginning. One day I'll be getting hundreds of thousands of views on my videos. One day I will be making tens of thousands of dollars per trade. You know, this is just the beginning. And I'm only, I think, almost a year and a half into my journey. So not even a year and a half in. So really this is just the beginning. And I got to stay down and just consistently grind every single day, as I've been doing, without fail. And just know that my time is coming. So, I mean, looking where I'm currently at right now, it is discouraging that I've been working at this every single day for almost a year and a half and have seen no results whatsoever. But I know that I keep going. But I know that if I keep going, I cannot fail and my time will come. So, with that being said, let's get into this session. So I'm going to backtest Friday, the last day of this week. And looking at the current development of the weekly candle, we can see that today is most likely going to be, this week is most likely going to be an indecisive candle on the NASDAQ and an up close candle on ES. So a bit of a divergence there. And at this point in the market is trading at all-time highs. And it is very confusing to read this thing. The weekly profiles that I know are not playing out, and I'm just experiencing a lot of confusion. For instance, right here, we have the low of the week on a Monday, we have the high of the week on a Wednesday. Thursday, we have a down close candle retracement, so I'm not even sure what to think, and that's kind of fucking with my bias. But we're at the all-time highs, and I have no reason to be bearish until I have new information that suggests otherwise. So maybe I really need to work on bias. a lot more. Because if I have no bias, you can't do shit if you don't know where that candle's going next. Literally. So maybe that's something that I need to study a lot. But anyways, we have an SMT right here relative to Wednesday and Thursday high. And we also have an SMT down here relative to last Friday. So what can I expect this Friday? I'm not even fucking sure. We can tell that this candle is indecisive on the NASDAQ. So, and on ES, I mean, it looks like the development of this candle would be bullish. If you look, we have a daily imbalance, trade down into it, respect it. I could probably anticipate continuation to Thursday high. So that's probably my draw on liquidity. If I'm bullish throughout this week, down close candle is a long candidate. I want to see price dig into this down close candle and then trade higher. So I would say my draw on liquidity is the previous day high on ES, and NQ should follow. We also have an SMT down here, so I'm bullish going into Friday. Down to the 4 hour, and this action is just, it's pretty sideways. Looking, here's the start of the week. We don't have any clear direction whatsoever. So going through the different market conditions and back testing, if I'm not aware of them, it's definitely frustrating. But here's this week on ES, it's just pretty directional. And on Thursday, we open high, get a retracement, SMT at the highs, and we see NQ run Tuesday's low. Well, ES does not, so Tuesday low, ran, not on NQ, so I'll mark that out. Not that, delete this. Previous day low marked, previous day high marked. PTH. I want to see a draw to this high. We may have completed this market maker sell model on NQ, and Friday we'll see a continuation in the weekly directional bias. So that's what I'm looking for. You have to trade with higher time frame narrative. That's another lesson that I've been learning. That's big when I'm backtesting. If I'm not carrying that higher time frame order flow down into the lower time frame, then it gets really frustrating, because then you're trading counter trend and you're taking stupid trades. So here's my draw on liquidity. I'm thinking previous day high. Although, I'm not even sure. Looks like we have a SMR at Thursday's high. With this retracement, it should be the market maker sell model on a lower time frame to set up the next expansion move higher. Although we do have this large imbalance, and if we study what price is doing in the London session, initially we trade lower, then we expand higher. So this should build the low of the daily candle in the London session. That's what I'm looking for right now. We have this hourly imbalance. We have a 1 hour buy side imbalance. Do we have an SMT at the lows? We do not. We do have this SMT relative to that Tuesday low down here. So going into this day, the New York session, I'm looking for some type of retracement to get involved with this move. just feel clueless, to be honest. SMT's on both sides of the range, so that's cool. Let's see if I can get an optimal trade entry. So what I've noticed is when I have the classic daily profile where the London makes the low or the high of the day and then begins to expand higher or lower, come New York session, I'd want to wait for an optimal trade entry to then get on side with what is already in motion. And let's see if we get that. I'll mark out this 8:30 open. Okay. So ideally, there's red folder at 8:30, so I want this to be a manipulation move. Possibly take out some kind of short-term low. You can see that we have these lows resting down here. We'll mark that. There's also an imbalance just below it. So this could be an area of interest. Price were to dig down into this, create an SMT, show me my entry model, that'd be something I'd be interested in. Now I'm looking for a low, a high, a lower low, and a higher high. I don't really get that. Or market structure shift. My higher time frame SMT, now I need to look for my lower time frame SMT. So I no longer have an SMT. Does that mean this trade idea is invalidated? I don't know. Something I gotta back test. The fuck do I even do? So as you can see, my bullish bias is playing out. I swear this has been happening every fucking day this week. How do I trade this? It just dumps. It doesn't give me anything to get involved with. 3 days in a fucking row. Just dumps. Goodbye. And that's why I've been so fucking pissed. And the weekly direction is not clear at all. And I can't get a directional bias. What the fuck is this shit? And then every time we have a day like this is what I was doing. I would try to fade this shit, try to catch the bottom, try to long the market, and just get absolutely fucking destroyed. So, the session's over for me. I can't fucking do anything. And that's the beauty of this. There you go. Awesome day. Sick. As you can tell, there's a lot of great opportunity in the New York morning session to get involved with this move. $8.30 trades higher. This place is lower. Bias is wrong as fuck. So as you can see, I don't know. Let's see what forms the high week in this weekly profile. It looks like we have a midweek reversal where Wednesday accumulates. We see accumulation on Wednesday. NQ is just doing whatever the fuck it wants. I don't know how to read this price action at all. Wednesday accumulates, manipulate Wednesday's high, SMT at the highs. Then we get aggressive displacement lower, shift in market structure in a higher time frame. Because I saw this before this day started, I can see a smart money reversal at Thursday's high and an absolute shift in market structure on a higher time frame. So that made me question the bullish bias going into Friday, and obviously didn't play out at all. So I think what I need to understand is spotting that manipulation move and when the high of the day or when the low of the day is put in. And I think the easiest way to do that is just look at the most discernible move that goes out of the range and back into the range, and that is your manipulation. And here it wouldn't be this shallow weak run on the Asia low. It would be this move higher and then lower, and that would be respecting the higher time frame order flow as well. It trades right up to this 4-hour imbalance. We have an SMT at the high of the day above the midnight open. It doesn't really make sense to be bullish coming into the New York morning session. And let's see, there was a red folder at 8:30 and a red folder at 10. See, the first red folder was manipulation. It initially traded higher, and then I think that second red folder was distribution lower because this shit just died, and then it just left you. Or maybe it was manipulation. We began trading higher. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because obviously I need some work. I need to, I don't know, but I'm just getting caught in a negative loop where I get the bias wrong every single session, and I get ran over every single session, and there's no way for me to get involved on the move every single session. So it's time to take a step back and maybe take a break and do something else. Till next time, see ya.